Set.
Thank you. Got it. Thank you everyone for jumping on. If you don't know me, my name is Nick Mehnert, and I've been with this company for a little less than 4 years now. And before I go to my two guests that I brought, I wanted to tell you a little something about myself and this business that I have grown to appreciate and love so much in the 4 years that I've been doing this. I'm a career corporate America guy. I've worked on Wall Street since the day I graduated college, and I got introduced to these products, said I could never do this. And it's amazing how, if you follow me in my life now, in my post, and just know me, those words never come out of my mouth anymore, because I can do anything I want to do. And I wanted to tell you my story of these products and how it led me to the business, because it has changed over the 4 years. See, when I first started these products, I reached out to somebody for weight loss. I was way too much overweight, and I needed something to help me. And I was that person that was always looking for something to help me. Well, the products helped me. The products helped me so much that my wife told me I lost too much weight. Now, never in my life did I think I could go from 215 pounds to 155 pounds, and my wife tell me I look like my son. That was amazing to me. People would think that would be great, but it was great. But then it allowed me to realize this was more than just weight loss products. We found out that these products were helping us with our minds. It was helping getting our minds right to do certain things that we didn't think we could do. Going to the gym every single day, getting more energy, being better at work, being more focused. That was stage like 2 to this. And now we're at a different stage where you guys are lucky enough to jump on during this process of complete growth that the company is in. See, when we first started, we only had coffee. We were the coffee company. Oh, you're that smart coffee company. Yeah, we're the smart coffee company. We didn't have teas. We didn't have some of the other products that we have now, including our newest product, the shake systems. And take it from a guy like me who was told by his wife he was too skinny. Now today, it's ironic. I told the story on a Zoom this afternoon. I actually had to go back to work today. And I haven't seen these people in 522 days. Wall Street was shut down completely, as everybody knows. And today was the first day back. And the looks on people's faces when they saw that I didn't gain the COVID, whatever number you want to say to yourself as an excuse of, oh, the COVID 20, the COVID 25. I've heard the COVID 50. You're getting 50 pounds, it's not because of COVID. But it was hysterical to me to see this. And I told the people I was on the call with today that, talk about a testimonial. The people's faces were dropping because how could this happen? Well, the reason why this happened is why you guys are on this call. Somebody decided to reach out to you and say, let me get you on this call and let me help you hear about our company and the people in the company, the people that care so much about it. Some of us have actually grown this company from day one. And it's amazing the power that not only the products have, but the people have, and the way people lift you up. And it's amazing when you have people behind you lifting you up every day. Your failures become learning experience. Your wins become celebrations. And that's what this company has done. It's amazing to me that people ask me, what do your products do? I say, do you have an hour? And they look at me I said, what do you want them to do? Because basically that's what they're doing. See, they get your mind right for you to conquer whatever you need to conquer. It sounds like a crock of crap. Far from it. I'm the Wall Street guy who never thought network marketing was a viable business solution. I'm now the Wall Street guy who's kicking himself in the coolie because he hasn't done this as a side gig for the last 30 years. And imagine the team we could have built in those 30 years. So the one thing I always say when I host these, take some time to listen to the people that are going to speak to you. Just take it in. And then when you listen to them in a day or so, go back to the person that invited you to this and understand they did it for a reason, whether it was for you to hear about the products, help you hear about the business, and help you move ahead in your life because they really cared to ask you to do this. I have two people that I invited to this call tonight, one being my friend Kim Ward. Kim is in my downline. Kim is an amazing motivator. She inspires people every single day. She doesn't stop, actually. And the other person I asked is my upline, the person who I went to high school with a long, long time ago, who I said to her one day, okay, you got me. What is this stuff you're talking about? So I'm going to ask Kim to speak first. Kim, please unmute yourself, introduce yourself, and tell everybody about you.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me back. I've shared my story on this type of call several times, and I don't want to bore you with the same story because, like you, Nick, my story is still evolving. The longer I'm here and the longer that I'm on these products, mental health is very, very important to me. So I may look in the mirror and realize, hey, you have to shed some weight. You got to lose some weight. But you might be here tonight, like myself, and find that getting to the gym or hopping on the Peloton isn't where your life is right now. Sometimes lifting your head off the pillow is effort. And that's really where I was before these products. I was a hot damn mess, to be quite honest with you. I found myself as a busy mom, a wife to a retired firefighter, building online businesses. And I've been pretty savvy from the business perspective, but always tend to wear myself out. And it's more effort to get going. And I've tried pretty much every product out there, and something just would stop working. So I'd move to the next thing and keep going. And that created a self-perpetuated vicious cycle. So my friend Joe, who is here tonight, he called me up one day and he's like, hey, sister, what's up? I got something I want you to try. I know you love coffee. And I said, I sure do. Send it over. I'll try it. So he sent me a sample in the mail. And I share this piece with you because you might be somebody who has tried the product and thought, didn't really work, doesn't work for me. Or maybe you know somebody who has said those words to you. I was that person. And I took the product that day and I literally laid on my couch and I took a nap. And I don't usually nap unless I'm in a depressive state and going through some emotional issues. So I called my friend Joe and I said, hey, dude, thanks for thinking of me, but you can keep the products. And he said, no, sometimes your body has to adjust. You have to be on them a little bit longer. So I'm going to have my friend Maria send you some more so you can try it for a longer period of time. And I said, that's very generous. Tell her to save her money and keep her products. Joe knew that I needed more than what I knew myself. It wasn't just the mental boost, the physical changes, the financial changes, but I was digging a hole, a mental quicksand in my life. I was still trading time for money. I felt like a hamster on a wheel, just with no direction. So he said, hey, we're having a Zoom. It's 20 minutes long. Why don't you join us? I said, yeah, I got 20 minutes, no problem. and I saw the community. I actually heard Nick's story that night, and we were strangers. He had no idea the story that he was telling about himself was literally the place that I was at in my life. And I said, well, God wanted me here. And that night I joined. It was January of this year. I joined the business and I said, Joe, I will find a way for these products to work for me. And so I launched yet a new business. And I met with Maria and I met with Nick, and they said, hey, we just want you to know, we heard what you went through with the sampling, and these products work 100% of the time for 100% of the people. I took 38 years to destroy my body. How could I be so naive to think in one day my life would be changed? That was that instant gratification mentality. That was my bad. So Maria said, let's work together. Let's tweak the product and find that right puzzle piece for your body. Lo and behold, I got our coffee into my system. And within 30 minutes, I was walking around this house humming. And I looked back, I was home alone. I looked back and I said, who the hell was that? This girl is humming? Why am I so happy? I had no idea the products would put a smile on my face and a smile on my heart. That I went out and shared this with pretty much almost everybody I know. I'm not done yet. I've grown a great team. I've met the most incredible people, and I'm financially changing the direction of my family. So now I don't have to trade time for money. I'm enjoying leverage, family, mental boost. And because this big piece of fat in between my ears it's right now the physical changes are happening. So Nick, thank you for having me and letting me share.
Thank you. And it's funny. I said this today again, and it's amazing when your brain is in the right state. I mean, we cannot always be in the right state. But people say to me all the time, well, Nick, how do you go to the gym every day? How do you ride the Peloton? Well, I don't want to fail. And my brain being in that state, I was a very, very dedicated baseball player, taught a certain way. I'm 50 years old. Trust me, the way I was taught is not the way they're teaching baseball players or kids in school nowadays. Failure was not an option. But I have learned now through this community that we're all going to fail every single day. And if you learn how to fail at something, it's a learning experience. It's a lesson. And it's so funny when you say the fat in between your ears. Yeah, I got a lot of it. That's the only place I can't get rid of the fat. But thank you so very much for jumping on. I mean, your dedication, your stories, the way you love on your team is something I continue to learn from you every day. So thank you. Tonight I'm gonna keep them quick tonight because it seems like summertime, people have so much going on, and I want to get this person on because she moved to a beautiful place in Florida. Beautiful. Gorgeous. The internet sucks there. So, Maria, will you please tell everybody who you are?
He's saying that because we had a transformer. There was a storm here before, and a transformer blew. My generator kicked on, but my internet didn't. So it's been very spotty. So if you can't hear me, just like point to your ears so I know, and I'll try to figure something out. But I'll make it quick. I just want to let you guys know that, I work with Nick and Kim and Joe that they mentioned, and they are amazing people. They're amazing leaders. And if you got on to listen to their story, talk to them. They all have amazing stories. What we have going on here is something very special. I love listening to Kim's story because it happens for a lot of people. Sometimes people don't feel the instant gratification that we're used to or that we're looking for. And it makes people sway their decision pretty quickly. But a little bit about me. My name is Maria Giambrone. I am a mom, a wife. I am a holistic health and life coach. And I've been with the Happy Co for 4 years. I love what I do. I love being a part of this company. When we first got started 4 years ago, I didn't want to do anything else. We were in a really crazy time in our lives. Like Nick, I worked in corporate America. I had a very high-paying 6-figure job. I was in a very visible position. So I worked for very famous executives. So I was always in the forefront but always in the forefront with my executives. And I didn't have time to do anything else. I was working, pretty much 24/7. I was on call. I had 3 kids under the age of 10 at the time. I stupidly decided to be the PTA president. I was coaching a cheer team for my daughter's school. What else was I? Oh, I was doing a certification, another health certification, and my husband had just been diagnosed with cancer. And I don't say this to be like, wow, oh, she did all this stuff. I say it because if there's something that you really want to do and something that is drawing you to fulfill your passion, go for it, because you could always make time. So at the time that we were introduced to this company, I really was not interested in doing anything else. Like I said, I had way too much time, way too much things going on in my life, and I didn't have any time. But we tried the products. As a health coach, I looked at the ingredients. I loved what I saw. And because of what we were going through, we had a lot of anxiety at that time. There was a lot going on in our lives. And at the time, maybe I was looking for that thing that was going to do it for us. Maybe I was looking for that magic pill. But within 24 hours of trying the products, the next day, I went to go make a second cup for myself and my husband. And we looked at each other and said, wow, this is crazy. Do you feel it? Because I'm feeling pretty good. So, because of his diagnosis, there was a lot of uncertainty, a lot of emotion going on. And it really, for us, just took the edge off. It took off the doom and gloom. It took off the angst, right? It took off all of that, the nervousness. And we were able to function. And for the first time in about a month, at that point, I was able to sit down and come up with a clear plan of what we were going to do holistically for my husband, because he really had just been diagnosed. And I'm getting a message that's saying I am unstable. Could you guys hear me?
You're okay for now.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello? Okay. I'll talk quick. So, we were up and down and all over the place, and maybe that was what we needed at that point, but we knew that it was working for us, and we started sharing it with other people. And I still did not want to do it as a business. I still kept on saying, nope, I have too much going on. What would people think of me? My husband's sick, and here I am looking to start another business, an online business. But there were too many people who were having too many amazing experiences, life-changing for it. So we decided to do it. Since then, we are in a totally different position. I was able to move out of New York, build my dream house. I quit corporate America after a year of being in this business. And we are able to really help people mentally, physically, and financially. What we have is like the trifecta of goodness, and we sell happiness. So if you're thinking about doing this business, get back in touch with the person who put you on here. Message us. We're happy to talk to you and go through all the things, all the questions, because it is life-changing for so many people on so many different levels. So don't hesitate, reach out to us. I'm going to put this back over to Nick because I'm afraid that people may not be able to hear me. And just good luck with becoming a part of us.
Yeah, we can hear you. It's all good. The one thing I do want to piggyback off of Maria, you have 3 different people, obviously, giving testimonials here. You got Maria, who was on corporate America. You know, she worked for the NFL. She worked for the banks in Manhattan, who was able and wanted to leave her job. Done. You have Kim, who works from home, does this 100% of the time, plus other things that she's going on, including taking care of goats. And then you have me, who continues to work on Wall Street. I do this as, and everybody laughs when I say this, I do this part-time all the time because I love it so much, because the business of this business, I never thought was a viable business solution. And it is the most lucrative business that is out there. You're your own boss. You want to make $500? Go make $500. You want to make $5 million? Go make $5 million. It's all up to you. So I piggyback off of Maria saying that, because you can do this part-time. I started this all to pay my car payment. I'm not making any financial claims on here, but I did that. We'll just say. So again, I continue to say this about thanking the person that got you on this, because I cannot thank Maria enough for getting me involved in this. The community, listen, I'm part of many groups, many coaches I have, other businesses. I look at them and I compare to the people that are here right now, and where this business is came so far from where it was 4 years ago. And oh my Lord, the business lines that are coming out for us, it's just going to continue to do more and more and help more and more people. So with that being said, thank you so much for taking 23 minutes out of your Tuesday night and joining us here. I do appreciate it. And I do know how much, giving up that time is. So thank you so much, Judy. You could end this. I appreciate you all. Thank you.